I cannot believe this is happening. I am in utter shock that we are living in these times right now. Steve Harvey, man oh man, you have some explaining to do, my brother. You know, I grew up watching you. I watched your comedy show, the Steve Harvey show. You were a teacher, a principal, I think, and it was a good show. I liked it with Bullethead and Lloyd Beth Denberg and the black dude that died. Get his name. He's no longer with us. Um, man, we were sitting here and we're watching all this stuff unfold. You met with the president. You met with President Trump, bro. You met with the president, and you talked with the president, and it's everywhere, bro. It's all over the news. It's all over YouTube. It's all on social media. There's nowhere you can hide. So I wake up today, and now here you are popping up in my news feed for some reason. Now, granted, I already knew about you because I heard your radio show through a friend of mine earlier this year, and I was in utter shock that you can talk about our president like you did after seeing you with him. Um, I don't know if that was at Trump Towers, maybe, or wherever it was. I forget. And then y'all having y'all's press brief. I was just in utter shock, and I didn't understand how you can just so easily turn on this man based on fake news and fake media. So I listened to Patricia. I am subscribed to her, and I'm listening to what she's saying about what you said on your radio show here recently about Terrence Williams and Kanye West, I guess, and the YLBS, the youth uh, leader, the YBLS, the Young Black Leaders Summit at the White House that they held, where I had Candace Owens there and many others there. And yeah, I can't believe you even would even have the audacity to say that President Donald J. Trump is trying to turn this country back into slavery. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know what is going on, but I'm so happy that lots and lots and lots of people are literally waking up. I really am. But I'm just taken aback how you can just flip like that, man. Like I just don't understand. It's so strange, so strange what's going on. Then I watched your special like a year ago. I guess you gave a speech and you talked about what actually happened. Cause I'm in search, bro. I'm really trying to understand why you would turn on this president like you did. Cause it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all, especially after all he's doing. So you okay? So you meet with the president in January of 2017 or December of 2017 or 2016, either December 2016 or January 2017. That's when you met with him. That's when y'all talked about the inner cities and what he can do to help and all this stuff. And then as time go on, I don't see you anymore. I don't hear you talking about the president. You have a TV. I don't hear you talking about all the good things that you guys are trying to do as far as working together to help the black community in um, uh, you know poor neighborhoods, poor districts, and inner city uh, areas. I haven't heard anything on your part. I haven't. Time has gone on. 2018 has came and gone. We're in 2019. It's come and it's almost gone. We're about to be in 2020. I hadn't heard anything about you and what you've done. I've heard about what the president has done, even though the news have tried to suppress it. Um, I've heard a lot of the things that he's done. First of all, the 9,000 zoned opportunity areas, where now that deregulations have happened for companies to, that have prevented companies from coming into lower income areas, businesses and such, restaurants and things. Now, these are areas now for opportunities for these big businesses because now they have he deregulated all that. Now these businesses can come into these low income areas, and a tax incentive that's with this, so that those people can get jobs and get paid good. Also, putting other things in the area because there's lots of think about thousands now. I think thousands of black men are getting out of jail by December, going back into their communities, back where their families are and friends and loved ones. And they're going to need opportunities. Well, back in the day, I remember how it was when people would get out of jail and if they were had a felony or whatever, and they couldn't get a job because of that. Well, all of that has been deregulated, and they're actually creating opportunities for people who are getting out of jail to work and to uh, get back, what do you call it, integrated into society and to become a productive member, uh, you know, of the area that they live in. And so there's so much that Trump is rolled on. He's still keeping his promises kept, promises made, promises kept, right? Then I turn around and I hear you yapping on him, and I ain't heard nothing you did. So I watched that special, that thing that you did where you talked for the whole hour, and someone took a clip of it and they just played the part where you talked about going to meet Donald Trump, I think at Trump Towers, and yeah, I listened to it, and I was so drawn into your story because I'm telling you, you speak well. Again, I still love you. I still think you're an amazing man, and you've done a lot over the years as far as entertainment and I'm sure charity work and all the other things that you've done. But I couldn't wrap my brain around this. I'm listening to this, and I'm just like really just listening to you, and I'm believing you. I'm believing you, man. And this is before I'm watching you. This is after I went back and watched that clip because I remember seeing that clip of you and President Trump at Trump Towers, and I remember you going out your way saying this shouldn't be nothing wrong if the man want to talk, the man should be able to talk. Like I was approached by both administrations to this, that, and other. So I watched it. I still didn't. I thought maybe I would pick up on something. I couldn't pick up on anything. I'm listening. Okay, what changed? What happened? So I'm listening. I'm listening intently. You literally talk about what happened. You say, y'all go up to the office. Y'all talking. He said, y'all, you said y'all talk about our golf and you've played on his golf courses, this, that, and the other. And then you said he asked you what could he do for you. So you went and you explained this whole uh, um, idea about taking old schools that for you said he's shutting down. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is, but for you said that you told him that the schools that he's shutting down, you could turn those schools into facilities for training, for you know skills, learning skills, financial classes for you went to if y'all didn't see y'all go watch it. So he said you said that you have all this great idea for this that and the other. And as I'm listening to it, I'm like this sounds actually good. And then when you said Trump said uh, I like that idea. Let me get Ben Carson on the phone. And within 2 minutes, he had Ben Carson on the phone. I'm just according to what you said on this video. And Ben Carson listened to your ideas, and he said he liked it. So then, and you say you still waiting. So I got to go back and finish watching the whole thing. What you said, because I had to stop it after you got to this part when you said, so you was gonna go down the elevator by yourself and deal with the press, but all of a sudden Donald Trump said he's gonna come with you. So I'm like, okay. So in my mind, I'm just imagining what you're illustrating. So then y'all come down and y'all meet the press, and then you said right off the bat, he just said, "I'm going to replace and repeal Obamacare." Okay, and I'm sitting here thinking like, I don't remember him saying it. Maybe I missed that. I do remember, him introducing you, and then I remember him, you know, asking the media to ask you questions, and they maybe asked him questions, whatever. But I don't remember him just making a statement like that, just right off the bat. And then you being dumbfounded, like, what? I don't agree to that. We didn't even talk about that. We didn't talk about nothing like that. That's what you said in your thing. You said we ain't talk nothing about that upstairs, and you're gonna come down. That's the first thing you're gonna say. Okay, okay, okay. So I thought you had a point there. I was like, okay, well maybe you own to something. Maybe you own to something. Okay, because you said go back and watch it. You said go back to watch the clip. So I did. I went back and watched it, even though I had just watched it. But I went back and watched it because you explained the story. So I click on it. I'm watching it. Y'all coming down. Y'all coming out of the elevator. Elevator open. I'm expecting to see you and Donald Trump. I see. It was like at least 15 people walk off that elevator. It wasn't just you and Donald Trump. It was a lot of people that was walking out of the elevator. Y'all got out the elevator. Y'all both emerge. He's to your right, you to the left. And he basically says, is everybody having fun? Is everyone okay? Before he gets to the press, he waves at some people that's, maybe supporting him on the side. And then he says, I make mistake. He said something very short that says nothing about Obama, says nothing about health care, nothing. Then he basically is trying to lead you to the press and take off so that you can deal with the press. And as soon as he shakes your hand and he's about to leave, this is from my own perception. You can correct me if I'm wrong. He says something that he's trying to, get the press over to you, and he's shaking your hand. And it's as he's shaking your hand, somebody asked him, somebody in the press yelled out and asked him about something, something, and I forget. And then as he's walking off, somebody else asked him about how is a repeal in place or something like that going, and he's just like thank you. Then he just he answers real quick, and then and he shakes your hand, and then he leaves. But there was nothing that he brought up. There was a question that the press asked him, a reporter asked him, a journalist or whoever you want to call it. They asked him, and have you done your research on Obamacare? I mean, oh my goodness, oh my god, I'm like Amazing Lucas right now. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. If you guys agree with me, please leave a comment. I love this discussion because I believe that black people are waking up and need to voice what's happening to see others talk. So the media doesn't have the narrative to push, the only narrative. Um, so anyway, that's my perspective. I still don't understand why he he fabricated that story like he just did on that video, and now he coming after him like he is. It almost seemed like something else going on underneath. So that's all I gotta say. You guys be blessed.